I'm Bear Grylls, and I'm going to show you what it takes to get out alive from some of the most dangerous places on Earth. I've got to make it through a series of challenges in the sort of places you wouldn't last a day without the right survival skills. Tangling with some of the most inhospitable terrain on Earth. Constant battle with nature's wild side, where one slip could cost you your life.
It's a bad time for the mind to break!
Where every animal wants a piece of you.
See that, look, spinning cobra.
And you've got to get them before they get you.
I'm John Grizzly. Today I'm going to show you how to survive in the wilderness. Alright, here's the situation. You've been dropped off in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains. Now, following this stream down to civilization. Hopefully. Oh, that was slippy there. You're trying to lose your footing there. Oh, look at this. Look like a cameraman. Woo! Look at the big one. You're right over the edge over here. Look at it. Yeah, there's no way we're getting around that. We're gonna have to take our chances. Go that way. Go all the way around. Alright, follow me. Now I've got the rope tied off, nice and snug, give it a free pose. Now, you throw the rope down, come on down. Touch the ground, so you can see down there. Now, time to get going. Make sure you put your weight on the rope and the rocks. Not just the rope could snap, but it seems kind of nice and snug. Now you're good. Nearly lost my foot there. Good thing this tree was here. Thanks, tree. You get down to that river, follow it. Sometimes the fastest way down is actually sliding down. But you don't really want to take that risk. But in order to survive, you might have to. I'm going to take that risk today. A couple rocks up my bum, but I should be good to go. Now this, I can't get past this, so I'm gonna have to go through. I wish I could go above, but my rope's too slippy on here. Bunch of moss, bunch of just goop I can't get over, so I'm gonna have to go through it. This is nice because the sandstone is a natural filter for the water. Looks like it's coming out from the stream on the other side of this big rock. Oh, moss, natural filter. Now, use this, the natural filter. nice, just get all the dirt and stuff off of it. And it's a little bit better than using your sock. Just take this, dip it in, and then pretty good. Native Americans used to use this as a tracking path. The animals would love to go along a path because it was a source of water here and a source of food, as you can see. Now, if we need to find shelter and get through the woods and then find food, keep up. Oh, look at this. You can tell by the depth of this little pond right here that little fish like to swim here. Now, if we're going to find little fish, we're going to find big fish. The big fish are going to be downstream where the little fish and the big fish meet. And that's where we're going to find our food. Now, bounding through the wilderness, and animals are bound to pick up your scent. Now, in order to mask that scent and all the noises, you're going to stop running and put a little bit of this on. This is good old mud. Mud is good. You're just going to put it on, and then you're ready to go. You're ready to get cooking, right? It's a wild boar in that direction. See it? See it? See it? It's right over there. Now, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get it and that's gonna be our food for tonight. Alright. Oh! Now there's a bog. We're gonna have trouble getting out of here without a stick, so always carry a stick in the water. Now in order to get out, you're gonna have to put your weight on the stick so you can pull your feet out one at a time. Look at that. This is how deep that was. And it goes on and on and on. Now, if you were stuck in there without a stick, you would have sank down and suffocated on the mud. That's not a good thing. Now as you can see, the stream is beginning to widen. Now it's not good because if you try to cross it at this point, the stream might sweep you under your feet and you might go downstream and that'd be not for a good time. So now, if you're going over, you might want to cross like this. Right. Oh. This is a sticky situation. This is a sticky situation. I don't want to fall into there because I might be swept downstream. Now, nice dry firewood, good for the fire. And how we're going to spend the night. Always keep warm so you don't die of hypothermia in the middle of the night. Alright, that should do. Let's go. Now it's time to get a shelter going, get a roof over my head for the night. And we'll get some fire too. Now, fire can be a tricky one because of how damp terrain here is. I can just stick this stick in and sink right into the mud. So, finding bark and stuff like this, brittle, and the stuff on my back can be tough, but we got enough because I picked it in advance of time. This looks like a good enough place as any. Pretty dry on the ground, but then a shelter right here. This is gonna be my base. I'm gonna put my sticks, go like this, and we'll start crossing them. So they're steady. This, you got a nice wire right there. Stick this right there, and start putting them together. All right, it's nice and sturdy right there. Now. Like I'll continue building and I'll get right back to you. finished it. Now it's time to get to the fire. Put on some insulation to keep all the warmth in. And we're good. Now that I've got shelter, I'm gonna make bedding. I've got just the thing. These leaves are perfect insulation. Half your body temperature goes down because you lose it sleeping on the ground. If you insulate yourself against the ground, you shouldn't have any issues. Now this is bear country, you can't forget that. Dangers in the night, bears snooping around your camp because you have food in your pack. Now, you gotta put it up in a tree so the bears can't get it, or the other animals. Just tie your rope off on your pack, a little bit like this. There you go. Get up to the highest point you can reach with your rope. And then tie it off. Then you're set. And you're ready for the night. You can keep camp nice and warm, keep the fire going, keep the bears out of your camp. And if they go for something, they go for your pack with all your food in it. Woke up in the middle of the night tonight. Can't sleep. Luckily got this shelter and a fire going, but that's about it. Didn't find berries, didn't find nuts today, didn't find any food. That's tomorrow's goal. We're heading north tomorrow. I'm gonna set up shelter, probably build a hammock, cut all the rope on over here. Then we'll be good to go. Can't waste much time back in camp. Better get moving. Get my pack and go. Alright, it's morning. It's time to get moving. Alright. You've got your pack. You're all set for the day. Let's get going. This is dangerous. Never try this, because you might slip and fall right in this cold water here. Trackers used to use these gullies because the animals would funnel down into it and they wouldn't have nowhere to go. They couldn't go up. Look at the limestone cliffs up there. They couldn't get up there in a single bound. They couldn't get away fast enough. So they used to set their traps along the water's edge where the animals would come and get a drink. Now, that's what we might have to do to get food tonight. Set a trap and catch a small rodent or an animal. Come up to a series of waterfalls. As you can see, I've just come back from them. Looks like we're going through them and under. Might be tricky though, because this water's flowing mighty fast. As you can see, this might be tricky. Always use a stick when crossing. Keep your balance and face towards the stream. Later fall and get swept away. Really handy when you're surviving. Now sometimes the most cost-efficient way is actually heading downriver in the river. Wasting energy amongst these cliffs and trying to balance your way is a no-go. This is the right way. come up from the water a little bit to survey the situation. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waterfalls right in this location, as you can see. Now, I'm gonna have to go down those or find a different route. I seem to have found a different way up. The river's down there, continues. That's the waterfall over there. This looks like the safest way down. We can tie a rope up to the rock. Right. You ready for this? You gotta do this with me. Right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this here, make a knot around. Make a nice knot around the tree. Fold it in half like this. We're making the Bowie 747 knot. We'll pull it through. A nice knot, and we can retrieve at the end of this. Up and around. Pull this through, and that should be called Bowie 747 because it has the 2 wings on the side and the body of the plane right there. All right, ready to go. This is the South African rappelling method, where you put it around your shoulders and through your groin. Now, I brought my firewood because we're going to be building our shelter down at the bottom of this, safely, away from all the debris from the waterfall. Woo, the rope burn doesn't hurt it. Alright, we're down. Time to get cooking. Woo. When you come across a beautiful waterfall like this, it's always good to pay your respects. Now the natives used to pay their respects to the water god by getting in and going under the waterfall and chanting a prayer or a thank you. Now I'm about to do that right now. I told them thank you and let us find a great meal for tonight and survive. See that up there? That's the wasp nest. If one stings you, the rest come back. It releases a pheromone that tells them to attack. Now, keeping my distance. That's why I'm behind this stump. Here, a sneak past. Now when climbing, got to make sure you use the wall to your advantage. Make sure all this loose dirt and sand and soot is out. This will make you slip. And it will not make for a good time because you'll be down there, all hurt, and no one's around to fix you. Alright, now I've gotten water and I'm hydrated. Looks like this is a place where I can sleep for the night. It's out of the way, off the ground, away from snakes, insects and other things that might be poisonous. And bears aren't going to come down this low. So, looks like this is where I'm spending the night. We get a fire going and find some food. You see here, there's a dead animal. Smells quite rank. So you can see all these maggots, it's been rotten for a couple days now. Now, if I was really desperate, I'd be eating them, but it'd be risky because it's coming from dead animal meat. That's not a good idea. May get sick and possibly die. I'm gonna move on. Alright. I'm creating a snare trap to trap little rodents that are running through this little area. So you can see there's a little path right here that the rodents use. And now we're setting a snare. Now, we put this right here, right in the little snare trap, and then when he runs through, right there, we snare him right there, and then we'll have dinner. Alright, let's set this up. When night sets in, fire's gonna be your only friend. It's gonna keep you warm, it's gonna keep you... That's a trap! Whoa, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Big old rabbit. We're gonna be eating tonight. You guys are gonna have some as well. Oh, it's gonna be great. Look at this. Oh, look. Whew, got fire going. Now we're gonna be grilling what's cooking with fire. Here we are. Now we've got a good fire going, we can have food. We've got that rabbit that we set in the trap right there. Good thing about this, I already got it in him, so now I can put him in the fire and let him cook. This gets on both sides. Nice and toasty. Flip him over. Look at that. Oh, very rabbity. Pretty good though. Alright, I'll eat it. Save some of this for later. Can't waste much time back at camp. Better get moving. Get my pack and go. You hear that? That's a highway. That's our way out of here. These are thorny bushes. Trying to hurt a bit. There's a car right there. That's our way out.